Okay. Alright. I believe we are live. Let me just test the mic. Okay. Alright, we're going to be doing some Phasmo runs today. Some no evidence. It's going to be crazy. We might actually do some public lobbies. I haven't really decided yet, but we're going to get into it. We'll see how it goes. Alright. So, to go through public evidence, basically you have to narrow down the ghost without any evidence. So, for example, Ray can't step insult, so you'd be able to rule it out. So we're gonna go through that today. Alright, here we go. Probably get ahead here as well. So we can test for a IG. Okay, my volume is quite low. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we're gonna chuck our stuff in there for now. We'll get 2 more incense. We'll also get a torch to test for a myelin. Now, we're hoping for this run we get some kind of different speed ghost. Just because it'll make it a lot easier to identify. Hopefully something like a Dio. Dio would be really nice. Hasn't stepped in the salt yet, so it might not be over here. That's fine though. Right, got one of the incense down for now. Right, we're gonna go and get a photo camera and also parabolic. Okay, and photo camera. Extra salt, considering the ghost has not stepped in it yet, so it could actually be a wraith. Oh. Not an Oni, okay. Is it hunting yet? Door just got slammed, actually. That could be a Yuri. Can ask twins. Could be the salt that they stepped in. Okay. So I'm gonna imagine the okay, so the salt must have slowed it down, so we can't really determine it from that hunt alone. But we can roll out a wraith. Okay. Cool, alright. Just getting it to hunt. We can hopefully test for a phantom as well by taking a photo. Should be able to tell from the blink pattern regardless, but it's always better to check. At the moment, if I'd say a ghost, I think it might be probably Matt. Okay. It's average blink. Speeding up line of sight. Smudging. Right, setting my timer. Right, timer's on. Okay. Oh. Just turned off the breaker, okay, so it's not a gym. Cool, okay. Hoping while I can do this. Okay, we don't need any more salt, it's just telling apart from the ghost for now. I'm gonna leave open the doors while I can, just so I can actually test the Yuri, so I won't be able to see otherwise. Good, I know we can go back to our area. Turned off the breaker again. Okay. Interesting. Did I have more insects? I think I did. It's playing around with the doors a lot. Right, it's approaching 1 minute 30, so any standard ghost should be able to hunt very soon. I don't think it's a demon. If I had to rule it out, it could be quite a quiet demon, but we'll assume for this one that it isn't. I'll test for a yokai. Okay, so what we can rule out there is that it's not spirit either. Obviously it's not a revenant, not a phantom, not an oni, not twins, not a fae, not a deogen, not a moroi, not a hantu, not a raiju. Okay, so it could still be mimic, we still have to test for orbs. I did think I just heard another door slam. Okay. Cool, okay. Oh, okay. Right, okay. I'm thinking it's a Yuri. Oh. Okay, that was close. Good job I had incense. Yeah, I think this is a Yuri. It has actually shut the doors. Hasn't shut these ones, so it might just be that the ghosts interacted with them, but honestly, I wouldn't think it was, because I have heard it twice in the parabolic. So it might just be a ghost event, but if I had to say, I would say it's the Yuri. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Heck yeah, guys, we got it.
Ready for you.
Alright, so it was a Yuri, so if you didn't know... Sorry, okay. If you didn't know that the Yuri could actually slam doors during sanity, and obviously by shutting all them doors, you could tell if it's from the slam event. So cool. Alright. You can buy the Tiffery motion sensor. 8 grand is quite expensive. Okay. Let's pop into another run. Okay. Yes, and incense. Cool. Alright, we might try and get these objectives. Cleanse the area, EMF, and crucifix seems pretty plausible. Of course, we're gonna get our salt down first, just in case. Oh. Okay, so we've got a fast gaze. We need to be... Oh god, okay. Oh, maybe jump. Okay. Alright, so we've got a fast light. Nice. Makes things a lot easier. So, we can rule out Spirit, Poltergeist, Wraith, Phantom, Banshee, Shade, Oni, Yuri, Mare, Demon, Yokai, Goyo, Myling, Onryo, Twins potentially, but I don't think so. Raiju, there's no electronics. Obake, no. Mimic, potentially. Moroi, Dio, and Fae. Okay. Okay, we got this. Alright. So, at the moment, I'm thinking it's something like a Fae. But it could be Moroi as well. Either one is quite difficult to test for. We'll just go with it. Did actually turn off the breaker. Okay, I haven't got the car key, so we're gonna have to like deal with the sound, unfortunately. Turn that off. I've actually got the bone. Okay. Now, obviously it can't be a gen because line of sight. It turned off the breaker. It was actually fast while we weren't looking, that's why I'm assuming it's something like a Faye or a Maroi. Could still be a Dio. We didn't actually get close, and it did actually slow down. I hope I can turn off this car quickly. Okay. Just waiting for the ghost to hunt. If you guys aren't aware, I'm currently doing no evidence. Oh yeah, okay. Is that a hand too? Okay, so it did actually slow down, so I'm gonna say it's not a Revenant, not Twins, not Mimic. Not a Dio. Actually, it could be a Dio. Not a Fae and not a Maroi. I'm gonna say it's between a Hantu and a Diogen, but I would say that's a Hantu. I'm just gonna check the temperatures of the rooms. Okay. Obviously, sanity pills won't do anything from this, I don't think. Yeah, okay, that's a shame. Alright, so we can swiftly just go and check the temperatures, but I do believe this is a Hantu. If I had to say. Just because, obviously, close rooms. Oh, okay. Wait. Never mind, this actually could be a Diogen. Honestly, it's quite hard to say. I don't think that's a Hantu. If I had to confirm, just have to get its hunt again. But it does feel quite fast for a Dio when it gets close though. We'll just have to see once it hunts. Hopefully it does hunt soon. I do believe I smudged it before, so it's a minute 30. Okay. It is ghost eventing, I need to be careful here. Fortunately I don't have a camera. Just have to be careful. Crucifix could go off. Okay. Could definitely test for Faye. Try and get it to age. Alright, setting off the crucifix. That is an objective, I believe. Alright, we just have to get EMF. We could just put a candle in the middle of the table, put EMF there. Leave it. Just waiting on the ghost. We could actually move this over here and guarantee the ghost spawn. I really want to see if this is a Diogen. Just because I should be able to outwalk it. I shouldn't have to sprint away from it, but honestly, they're quite scary. So it's hard to say. Alright, it's hunting. Yeah, that's not a Dio. Yeah, that's definitely not a Dio. Okay. So it's not a Hantu or a Dio. It's gonna be a Faye and Moroi. Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay. If I had to say, it's gonna be a difficult choice. Alright. Well, looking at the speeds of the Ghost, a Faye can go a maximum of 2.75 meters a second, while a Moroi can go 3.71. I would say that's a Moroi, just because it's extremely fast. And I don't see that slowing down, so it could be a Faye, but we'll go with it. Definitely not a Rev, definitely not any other Ghosts of fast speed. Could be a Raiju, but I don't think so, because we have no electronics.
Welcome back.
Oh, it was a Faye. Okay, so there we go, guys. So apparently that wasn't the fastest ghost speed. So that was only 2.5. Makes me feel a lot scarier. But we probably could have tested it by aging the ghost. But oh well, oh well. Okay.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There have been no reports of a cursed object nearby.
Just playing that very riskily there. I probably shouldn't have done the lights first. Okay. I grab the flashlight. The lights have actually just gone off, so it could have been the breaker. Okay, so the breaker's off. It's not a gym. Crucifix is down. Get my flashlight quickly. Hopefully I can sail it. Just in time. I think that's a Miley. Yeah, that's a Miley. Actually, oh, okay. Wait, no, that's just confused me. Wait, it could have been masked by assault. Okay, we're gonna have to get that to rehunt. So honestly, I can't be too sure about that. I'm gonna face the flashlight slightly that way. Never mind, it's not a Miley. Okay. So that's always why you check your games, okay. It's not a Wraith, it's not a Revenant, it's not a Phantom, it's not an Oni, not Twins, not Faye, not Dio, not Moroi, not Raiju, not Hantu. Don't believe it's a Jin, but honestly, we'll just test for it anyway. Has more than enough items to throw. So the time is on. Test for spirit. While doing that, we're going to quickly rely on the parabolic, so we can test the... What was it, sorry? Can't remember the name of it now. Banshee. Okay. Okay, it's not an Oni. So an Oni can't piss in your ear, but we've already confirmed. I think it's in the basement, is it? Or is it in the living room? It's honestly hard to say. It's been a minute 10 now. Hopefully we get an easy spirit. Okay, it's been a minute 30, you can hunt now. Alright, so it's not spirit. Okay. Yeah, that's not a Jinn either. Okay. This is where things get a little more difficult. So, honestly, with all of these, that they all kind of have their own traits, it's definitely not an Mbake, I would have seen it. I'm gonna go and get what's it called? Camera. Just in case it isn't it, but I really don't think it is. If we have to look for the ghost, definitely not Miley. Yokai, I feel like it's been quite intelligent. But honestly, I'll confirm it anyway. Demon, it's definitely not. Poltergeist, it's not. A Shade is an interesting one. Oh. Okay. Did it just ghost a ban? So it can't be a Shade. That was close. Okay, that was unnecessarily close. Alright. If I had to say... Oh yeah, it can't be a Max, it turned on multiply actually. I'm leaning towards Goyo and Onrya. I'll have to test for an Onrya. Don't actually know where the ghost room is, which is very annoying. So we're just gonna quickly get Firma. Okay. It's 11 out of her. 20 in her. 10 out of her. A hallway. I assume it's out here somewhere. 17. Yeah, it does look like it's out here. Okay. Let's check basement. Yeah, it's looking like it's in the hallway. Okay. So what we can do is we can just light a candle. Test for an Onryo. And then if it's not, I'm probably gonna go Goyo. Okay. Now that's interesting. So I'm gonna say probably Goyo from that then. Banshee, that's a difficult one. I'm probably gonna go Goyo. I don't see it being a yokai. A Yuri, honestly, I haven't heard any door slams. So we're not too sure, and Honore it can't be now. Unless we ran over too late, which is unlikely. It's between a Banshee and a Goyo, I think. I think we're just gonna wing it. Okay, we have got all 3 objectives, so if we do get this ghost, it'll be a good payout.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
It was a demon? Oh, okay. Alright, so that's a new one. So, that was quite a calm demon, to be honest. Because it did actually... So a demon can hunt 1 minute after a smudge. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so we are currently 2 for 2 on the games. Let's hope we can make another win this time.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright.
This here seems to be linked to a
Gold actually unlocked. Okay. We got that, we got parabolic, and we got reflex. Okay. Hope I can get this flashlight down before it hunts. Okay, it is already hunting. That's our Dio. That's a Dio. Yeah, that's a Dio. Okay. That makes things a lot easier, so we can probably go for a perfect game on this one. Just need to make sure we constantly have incense on. Hoping to get this crucifix down. Hopefully that'll stop any unexpected hunts. Okay, let's see the objectives. So we got Diogen. We got blow out a firelight, capture a photo of the ghost, and repel the ghost with incense. Okay. I do believe we can do that quite easily. We just have to get a photo of the bone, which is probably going to be a bit difficult, because I don't know where it is. And I would rather not be cornered in. I don't know if I instanced the ghost, so I don't know if it can hunt yet. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more salt. So we can get them ghost photos. Not ghost photos, salt photos. Alright, I'll put 3 here, just to kind of slow it down, just in case. And then it's pretty much waiting for it to hunt and also looking for the bone. Alright, the crucifix just went off. Do you believe that means that we get 25 seconds? I think it's something like that. Okay. Just hoping I can time this video to blinks. be quite bad with getting the ghost photo. Bruce just went off again. Okay. Do not see the bone anywhere at the moment. Just run past it, maybe? Oh, no, never mind. Cool. Alright. Now should be just getting a photo of the ghost, which should be fairly easy. Say that, but you never know. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this is a Diogen. Okay. I wasn't too sure before, but yeah, that's the Diogen, quite clearly. Hopefully we can get a photo here. And yes, okay. And we just have to repel the ghost of incense, and then we should have the perfect game. Which I believe is like 3.8 grand? Something like that. Alright. Yeah, so it's just waiting for the ghost to hunt now. I probably could've... Actually didn't get a photo of this text. Did actually turn off the breaker again, which is annoying. Okay. We have to do is get it to hunt, incense it, and then get out of it. Okay. Yeah, it's quite clear ghost there. Okay. I literally didn't realize how many investigations I've done. 600 is crazy. The last time I saw that was like 300. I think I played like 30 hours from last week. Something crazy like that. Okay. Incensing. Okay. Kill. Alright, that should be the objective. Alright, that's a perfect game. And it leaves us with a ghost event. Kill. Oh, I love getting Diogens. Okay. And Badoosh.
Welcome back. I've prepared some ghosts
Yes, 3.8. Give me that money. Hey, that's crazy. We'll take that. So at the moment, we are currently on 3 wins and 2 losses. We probably will do, let's say 1 or 2 more of these, and then we might head on to some Sunny Meadows. Try and get some professional runs on there, maybe. We'll just see how it goes. Just hoping I have enough money. Maybe I can get 10 grand. Okay.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Let's do this. Alright. Let's hope we get the same look from that last game. Once again, I'm forgetting to put down the salt. Okay. Hoping that is somewhere in the bedrooms. We have already got the bone, which is nice. I do believe it was in the same spot. Oh wait, no, sorry, it was in the bathroom last game, actually. Alright, flashlight's down. Ghost hasn't hunted yet, which is definitely nice, getting a slight break. He also hasn't stepped in the salt either though, so I'm thinking something like basement. Just waiting for the ghost to hunt now. Oh. Yes, it's not an Oni. I thought I dodged that, unfortunately I didn't. Okay. Ghost still isn't hunting. Okay, it's hunting. So that's... Alright. I would actually say that's above average speed. That could be a Jinn, potentially. If I'm checking my speed list. A Jinn does speed up with line of sight, and it's 2.5 breaker, so we could actually test for Jinn. If I just rule out the ghost, but I don't think it's a rev. Don't think it's a rev, but honestly, I'll just test it. Hand here, I feel like it isn't, but we'll see. Raiju is an interesting one, because we did have electronics around, and... Okay, so it's definitely not a Moroi. It's too slow for that. Faye? I wouldn't say so. Just off the other game before. So I do believe what we can do is we can turn off the breaker and just test for Hantu and Jin. And then Revenant and Raiju, I could test for Revenant, well, Raiju by turning off the electronic. And then we should be able to tell if I did actually turn on the TV. Means that it's probably somewhere near there. Got the breaker downstairs. Cool. Right, we're gonna see if it still speeds up. Oh, it did actually just use the crucifix. Okay. I'm hoping that it's not actually in this room. So that will make things 10 times more annoying. I'm still probably going to leave the flashlight on just so I can actually see the ghost and also test for a Raiju. At the moment I do think it's a Jinn though. Okay, just waiting for the ghost. Getting the brakes off, okay. It's just throwing something. It's very inactive. Do you believe that was a Jinn? Okay, I'm gonna say that was a Jinn. Just off the behaviour. I will say that between a lot of the answers I'm saying today, that's probably my least confident answer. But it was significantly slow at that hung. So it could actually be a mimic. But obviously I'd have to check for orbs and I'm not doing that because I'm lazy.
Welcome back.
Oh, it was a mimic! Oh no! We have been mimicked. Okay. Oh, that is a massive shame. Okay. See, this is why we should always check orbs.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at
Even
the
though
equipment
some
and
of us
prepare
are
accordingly
that
before
lazy.
starting the investigation.
Motion sensors to Gable Horn and EMF. Okay, can we end it off on, what is it, 4-3? Well, because this is the tiebreaker now. Okay. End it off on this, and then we'll do probably one professional, one on Sunny Meadows. Okay, we need incense and we need torch. Hoping I get something like a fast ghost, but my foot shouldn't be on the floor, I don't think, so I do this probably in the living room. Okay. Raiju, Hunter, Revenant. Okay. 36 seconds. Okay. Just have to test if it steps in it. Hopefully it doesn't, and then got an easy rave, but chances are quite low. Did it actually turn off the breaker? Okay. So it's not a rave either, and it's not a gin. I already put that, okay. Same 1 minute 80 to pick it a double. Okay. Alright, so I would say it's not a spirit, it's not shades. I would say it's not a shade. Just because it has been quite active. Golio I can't say. Miley? Haven't actually tested for it. It's not creepy at all. Do you believe it's going to be something like a yokai or an Onryo? Just give me a second, guys. Alright. Okay, so we are down to our last search, unfortunately, so this is going to be a tough run. Should be able to make it work. This is the ghost ring, because I can't see my breath, so... Alright, so it is not an Onryo. You'll say it's probably not a mare either. Not Poltergeist. So it's not Yuri either. Myling Yokai Demon, Banshee Goyo. Okay. I won't say it's a demon either, because I've done 2 tests already. Alright, I just need a parabolic. Okay. Hopefully we can get a Banshee Scream. It would be kinda cool. Honestly, can't really tell. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, that was a tricky one. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna put the flashlight up on here. Hopefully it is not I'm thinking about it. Really hoping for a Banshee Scream. Don't think it's a yokai. I really don't at this point. I reckon it is between Myling, Goyo, and Banshee. It's just not showing any special behavior, so I'm leaning towards Goyo. Okay, I do believe it's got a little while before it can hunt. Just waiting on the ghost now. Do you feel like I probably would have heard a scream by now? Or some kind of reaction? That's why I'm leaning Goyo again. Okay. Honestly, I can't get a clear reading on that Myling test. Just because of how close we are to the actual ghost in the direct center of the room. Do you believe it's probably moved rooms, so it might not be a Goya? We'll just have to check. So it's not on Myling. That was lucky. Okay, it could be a Banshee. So technically go outside. I'm gonna have to test for it. Oh, we have got an incense actually. Right, so it's not a Myling. Goyo, we should have to see if it's moved rooms, and if not, we're gonna go Banshee. I'm not confident on this run though. Okay, it's not hunting anymore. It's in the garage now, okay. Yeah, so it's not a Goyo, okay. I'm thinking Banshee. I'm gonna go Banshee. Alright, so it can't be a Goyo. Honestly, one I've crossed out, but Banshee is the only option I can realistically think of. So we're gonna go with it. We'll trust our instincts. And if we're wrong, then oh well.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Job's ready
that's
for you.
so annoying. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, so it was a Yuri, so it didn't hit the door slams. Or maybe it just didn't do the door slams originally. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably do just one game on Sunny Meadows. Hopefully we might go intermediate. But we'll do one game with this and then it'll probably come towards the end of the stream. But yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, so slightly different. I'll probably realistically our sanity drain's not gonna be too high, so I'll take an EMF. If I have to look for the breaker, it's downstairs. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm hearing whispering. That's actually a good sign. Don't know if that was downstairs. I don't think it was. I'm probably gonna check where I think it was first, just to try and narrow it down. The breaker is on. Okay. Just trying to see. I believe there is a hallway down here, which we'll see if it's downhill. We got any signs in here? 10.7, 9.1. Doesn't look like we do. 11. 9.4. Okay, so this area seems to not have anything. We have got ambience. Did thought I heard whispering, but I could be wrong. Okay. Quite an interesting room. Still no sign of the ghost. 11.3. 12.3. Do not hear the ghost. No, that's probably something. Do you believe something was just thrown? Okay. Could be the fact that it was downstairs, maybe. Solve that fall to cover. Okay, it's very consistent temperature down here. Yeah, I do think that's more ambience. But that goes into the basement, we don't want to go there just yet. Okay, I do probably believe it's in the basement. Could be on the other side, but we will check that once we get back up. We'll go for it here. Okay, cool. Got an electric chair. That's just kind of scary. Oh, another one. Okay. Got a bathtub. And ew. That's not very nice. Ew. Okay. Okay, cool. Do you believe we're at the middle of the asylum now? I've still got the breaker on, so it's good. 16.5, okay. We have outside now, I think about it. Don't know if it actually can be out there, but I'm gonna assume it can. Okay, so we found the ghost room. This wall's down here. Hopefully it's not too far away. Alright, cool. Hopefully we can check on our sanity. It should not be too low. So there's sanity drain on this map, but then again, we have just been in the dark for around about 5-10 minutes. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's nearing like 70% by now. Oh, okay. So it's still 90, it's fine. If you're taking the camera straight away, just test for orbs. But quite a quiet stream today. Okay. Do we have any ghost dogs? I do not think that we do. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just set up the dots projector around about here. Shouldn't be too much. Do you believe that's EMF 5? Okay. Cool. Alright, we've got 1.4. We're fine. Alright, let's just quickly go and grab the spirit box while we're waiting. Do you believe I've gone the right way? Have I? Yeah, I have, okay. Yeah, this map really does confuse me. I will admit, it's a massive, massive map. And I never played on the old Asylum when it was actually out, but if it was anything like this, jeez. Okay. That's a lot of evidence. Hopefully we just get it quite clean. I'm not going to go for a perfect game, because obviously finding the bone on this map is borderline impossible. I understand some players might, but I do not have that determination. Alright. So, we don't have any UV at the moment. Oh, we do have ghost writing though. Okay, so it's Spirit of Shade or Myling. Are you close? Are you far? Are you near? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you old? Are you close? Are you near? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you near? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you cold? Are you near? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you near? Where are you? Are you old? Are you close? Are you near? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you near? Okay, doesn't look like we've got any UV. Might rule that out. If we were just going by behaviour, I would say it's probably a shade. So that'll be freezing temperatures.
Left turret.
Oh, it's spirit box, okay. So I believe that's spirit, yeah? Cool, alright. Yeah, we'll
I'll
go with
clear
that. Okay, finishing the night with a spirit is kinda cool. Okay. I don't believe we do get much on this map, even though obviously we're not going to get much because of the game mode. But I think it's like 200 to complete the map, which is wrong considering Tanglewood is only like 100, yet it's way smaller. I honestly think the reward should probably be like 300, 400, something like that. But yeah, anyways.
Welcome back. There's
Okay,
jobs ready for you.
I'll probably end up tying it off there, guys. If anyone is actually watching the stream, appreciate you staying around. Appreciate hopping in, I guess. But I'll be sending you guys off now. Alright.